Hey, good afternoon. Saturday, October the 12th, 2024. This video covering the 1948 season of Ted Williams, Hall of Fame, one of the greatest hitters of all time, one of the greatest players of all time. 1948 season, he played 137 games. He missed 17, 154 game season. Still got 509 at bats, and he gets 124 runs scored. I think it's significant to point out this stat with Ted Williams. Did you know that this becomes the sixth season in a row? Pardon me, the seventh season in a row, 100 or more runs scored. Every year he's been in the league since 1939 until 1948 right now. This becomes the seventh season in a row, 100 runs scored or more. 124 runs scored, 188 hits. How about that? Is the second highest. He had 193 hits in 1940. So 188 hits, and that he's been averaging over 180 for 7 seasons. Count on Ted Williams to produce over 180 hits for the year. 44 doubles, 3 triples, 25 homers. That's down from the 32 he hit the year before, and he hit 38 in 1946. So he's down on the homers, but 127 RBIs. The seventh season in a row, 100 or more RBIs. 4 stolen bases, 126 walks. You can count on Ted Williams to get over 100 walks every year he's in the league. He's done it 7 years. There's 1 year he had 96 walks, 1940, but he's made up for it because in 1947, he had 162 walks. Comes back this year, 126. 369 batting average, so he increases his batting average. He was at 343 the year before, 342 the year before that. So he's up to 369 for the year. Remember, this is 509 at bats, 188 hits. On base, 497. Half the time, almost 500 on base. 615 slugging, very good. 313 total bases, that's 7 years in a row. Over 300 total bases. What a player. His highest hitting streak that year, 1948, was 16 games. He had 56 games, multi-hit, 2 or more hits in a game. 40 2-hit games, 10 3-hit games, 5 4-hit games, and he had a 1 5-hit game. So that's the second 5-hit game for Ted Williams. 27 games, 2 runs scored. 3 games, 3 runs scored. 1 game, 4 runs scored. 20 games, 2 RBIs. 11 games, 3 RBIs. 2 games, 4 RBIs. Then he has 1 5 RBI game, 1 6 RBI game, and 1 7 RBI game. 1948 again is successful for Ted Williams. Hall of Fame. Incredible stats for his first 7 years. And he missed 3 because he served in the military in 1943, 44, and 45, World War II. If he had played those 3 years, those were prime years. 1943, he would have been 24, and then 25, and 26 in that 3-year period. What numbers would he have put up in those 3 years? He would have had over 100 runs scored, over 180 hits. He was averaging that. He would have had over 30 homers, He would have had over 100 RBIs. He would have had over 300 total bases. And he'd be around 350, 360 batting average. I'm impressed and I'm amazed at the first 7 years of Ted Williams. And what I want to do is look at every box score that he's played. And so from 1939 until 1948, I have seen every box score of Ted Williams. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go through the 1950s all the way to 1960. And then I'm going to rank Ted Williams. Where does he belong among the greatest hitters of all time? He's not number one. Sorry, Ted. Why? Ty Cobb had a better batting average, 366. He had more batting titles, 12. I believe you had 6 or 7. How many did he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 batting titles. Ty Cobb had 3 400 hit seasons, 400 batting seasons. You had 1. Ty Cobb had about 9 200 hit seasons. You didn't have any. You beat him, though, in home runs, 521. Cobb had about over 100, just about 100. Forgot the exact number. About 118 right in there, somewhere, whatever the number was. It was not compared to Ted Williams. But Cobb had more RBIs. Cobb had more runs scored, played more games, obviously. He had more career hits than you did, Ted. So I'm going to put Ty Cobb, greatest hitter of all time, number 1. But are you number 2, 3, 4, or 5 among the greatest hitters of all time? And where do you rank among the greatest baseball players all around all time? We'll look at it. Next video, 1949. Talk to you later. Respectfully. I'm out.